Hello everybody and welcome back to Red Dead. Now, we left it last time. We're starting a new chapter is where we left it last time. In whatever the town is, that's to the east. And that's kind of where, hopefully that's where we should materialise once we spawn in. Because that should be where we left it. Yep, this place looks relatively tidy, so it must be in the right place. Is it daytime outside? No. Right, let's go and have another nap. The joys of sneezing. Hopefully that'll push us forward into daytime. What were the buttons? Can you remember what the buttons were? Oh, it was this button here to run, wasn't it? Yeah. Every time we play. What the hell were the buttons? But evening JD and evening Gary. What sort of mischief are you guys getting yourselves up to? How are you both feeling as well today? How's your head doing, JD? And how's your arm doing as well, Gary?
Help! Anyone?
Yeah, let's let them fight. What's that question mark there? And Daddy Death, welcome in.
101, 102, 103, 105, 106.
I'm here to see Mr. Ross.
107, 109.
Edgar Ross.
113. Upstairs on the right. 114. 115. 116. 117.
Mr. Marston, so glad to see you. How was your journey?
Where's my wife and son?
Being well looked after. Well looked after.
I want to see him.
Mr. Ross wants to speak with you. We've had some important developments.
You want me to take out a gun and blow a fucking hole in your head right here? Right now? You want that?
Mr. Marston.
You want that?
Mr. Marston, I ask you to calm down.
Why? Why? I did what you asked. I got you Williamson and Escuela. It's over. Stop playing games with me.
No one's playing games with you, Mr. Marston. But if we were to play some games, there'd be some interesting ones we could play.
Thanks, sir.
Like hanging you for murder. Or confiscating all your property. Like that little farm of yours. Or having you put in an electric chair. Those are the sort of games we could play. But we choose to play a different game. So calm down and play along with us.
Where's my wife?
You know, I forget. But I hear it's very nice this time of year. Mr. Marston, please. I've never insulted your meager intelligence. Do not insult mine. We've done this little deal for your freedom in exchange for all your men from your old gang. You gave us Williamson and Escuela. We still don't have Vanderlyn, but now we know where he is.
Then go and shoot him.
No, sir. I want you to shoot him for me. And then I'll let you be. The last thing I want to do is make martyrs out of all these people. He could be killed by some petty squabble by another lowlife.
We believe Vanderlyn is holed up with a group of renegades near the wreck of the Serendipity riverboat.
Ah, yes. Another group of renegades. Obviously, the first group, your group, has, shall we say, been disbanded?
Disbanded.
Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well. Let's both try to ensure things stay that way. Okay?
After you, sir.
Oh, Mr. Marston, one more thing. This is for you.
You're too kind.
See, I have nothing but your best interest at heart.
Let's hope it doesn't go off by mistake.
343.
I have a patent for that, sir. This is an outrage. Ah, Mr. Marston. You're alive.
Hello, Wes Dickens. Thought you were headed to Peking.
So did I. So did I. A long story. But now it seems I'm being put under arrest and charged with narcotic possession or some other such nonsense.
Ross, have him release this man.
Why?
Because he's a harmless old fraud, the kind of man that built this country. And because he helped me get Williamson.
Did you hear that, officer? The man's a hero. Let him go. Come on, Marston. Moral degeneracy waits for no man. Let's hurry along.
344. 345. 347. 348. 3.
Head for the wreck of the Serendipity, Mr. Fordham.
Well, that cutscene was longer than what I thought it was going to be. As always, I don't like to talk over the cutscenes.
Isn't this something?
Oh, hang on.
Lawmakers and lawbreakers working together for the good of civilization.
Like you always say, sir, the higher the stakes, the smarter you have to play the game.
I can't imagine I ever said anything quite so trite. In any case, I'm not sure Mr. Marston would agree with us.
Unfortunately, Mr. Marston isn't broad-minded enough to appreciate the unique opportunity we're offering him.
Son of a whore.
You best watch your damn mouth!
And it's strange you should say that, Mr. Marston, because according to my files, you are the whore's son. Now, what else can I recall from the files? Oh, let's see. You killed hundreds of innocent people. You've robbed at least 40 banks that we're aware of.
They told us there was a prize when you got to 50.
I'm glad this is all such a joke to you.
I want my family.
And I'm sure all the men you murdered wanted their families too. Come now. You're stupid, but you're not that stupid. We both know how this has to be. And it could be all over today. As soon as we find Dutch Vanderlyn, you can go back home and play being a farmer again, or whatever else you've been pretending to do for the last few years.
First it was Bill, now it's Dutch. After Dutch, it'll be somebody else. Where does it end?
It ends when we say it ends. You're in no position to make demands.
Like you will. You don't just walk away from that. Buy a few chickens and make it all disappear. You should be dead or rotting in a jail cell by now. We are giving you a chance at new life. A chance at redemption. You can't erase your past, Mr. Marston, but we can.
She's running well, sir.
Such an elegant way to travel. What do you think of this automobile, Mr. Marston?
Slow.
But so convenient and reliable. Are you comfortable?
No.
You see this, Mr. Fordham? The brooding cowboy. There aren't many of these left, you know. A bit of a cliche, admittedly, but still a dying breed, like the buffalo. Just as dumb, but not quite as noble.
They move most cows by rail these days, I hear.
Not where I'm from, they don't.
But you aren't from anywhere.
A new dawn is breaking, Mr. Marston. This is the age of the machine.
And soon, we'll all be living on the moon.
Maybe. This is the future. Anything is possible. Finally, this godforsaken land is entering the 20th century. Prosperity has arrived.
In the form of assholes like you.
It's not far now. The old Serendipity wreck has been used as an occasional criminal hideout for years. We were informed that Vanderlyn and his gang are making camp there. We'll stop on the cliff above, and you and Agent Fordham will go on foot. I'll stay with the vehicle and keep watch.
And you'll do as I say, Marston. Don't try anything stupid.
Oh, I think he knows what's at stake. Don't you, Mr. Marston?
Let's find Dutch and finish this.
Oh, finally, I've got...
Marston, you're with me.
Right, I think we finally made it. What how long was that cutscene? Was that about 15 minutes? Right, what What did I miss during that ludicrously long cutscene? Scroll all the way back up to the top. But Gary, that's getting your hands and arms getting better. So that's good there, mate. And JD, your head is okay. It's the rest of it's the rest that has the issues. Oh no, you got to be well enough to enjoy your weekend of frazzling. And evening there, Mr. Smith. Was that over the weekend? I'm hoping to finish Star Trek. Ooh, I'm looking forward to seeing the completed pieces. Did you decide whether or not you were going to go with the white background, or if you're going to do them like as per uniform? And then them two need to have. Yep. I don't remember what happens to them, but do they make it out with the game? I can't remember. It's been a while. But what was that there? Oh, sorry, I was just confused by Ada there for a second there. But even there as well, there, CDD. I hope both you and Emma are all right there. I said the other day, you know where we're at if you ever want to scream. White. I was thinking gold with the. Oh yeah, I suppose the gold and then the yellow for engineering. Yeah, would be a bit of a. Like I said, it's not a bother to make some more if necessary. It's just the time to ship them over. Oh, and just were you saying tax as well? Though we got our council taxes, yeah, and it conveniently doubled.
Keep quiet.
Oh, hang on.
Yes, sir.
This button, and we want the Winchester because that's the one that we had the most success with. Yeah. Let's go down the hill there. I can't believe how long that cutscene was. Every time I tried to speak, it was like it's like the pause was long enough. And just as I was about to speak again, it cut out. Only doubled. They are so generous. Yeah, you know. Not only that, though. I mean, as well, if we want bins collected, we have to pay extra, which is always a bonus.
Caught wind of things. That informant better not have been lying to us. Keep your eyes open.
They are open. I don't see nothing.
It doesn't feel right. This place is usually teeming with lowlifes.
See, fly tipping is going to escalate in the next 12 months. Which buttons did we have? Right, that looks that way. That's the dead eye there. My rent increase went up by £5 this year. Last few years it's only been a few pound. Ours hasn't, but they've said that it is going to, but they're not allowed to by the government. There's a cap on what they can do. But as soon as that cap's removed, I can guarantee you there'll probably be like an extra £100 or something added on, the greedy bastards.
There's someone up there. You go investigate. I'll keep watch here.
Why don't you go and investigate and we'll keep watch here? I like these paddle steamers. Obviously this one's a bit broken.
Hurry, there's somebody up there.
How are we getting up there? This is a trap, isn't it? Oh, I think we need to be higher. Is there another... Yeah, I think the icon's telling us we need to get higher up. Is there another set of stairs down the bottom? I love the paddle steamer in the Mafia game. Tossed someone into the paddles. Have you guys seen the Death on the Nile, the sequel to the Merger on the Orient Express? Because there's a bit in that where the paddly bits are on the side on those ones, and there's a bit where there's like going around it is like a dead body. I remember that bit in it. But there's a one I'd like to 3D print as well. I found it a nice sort of like oh, okay. Bloody hell, Marston, get through the gap. There's a one that's it's kind of like cartoony-ish, but I quite like it, so I might run it off quite large if I can, or just as large as I can get it.
I found him.
Good God, that's our informant. Gnostics, what the hell's going on here?
It's a trap.
Shit, Marston, you'll have to carry this man. I don't think he can walk.
It's probably for extra traction.
Come on, we need to get him to safety.
Christ alive!
My word. What the hell's happening here? They're everywhere.
Just seeing it everywhere. Tonight we watched Aliens.
Idiot.
Just from saying everywhere there, just reminding us what's his name in that.
Ladies, this ain't fair. Send out some men.
We just...
Could we not have chucked this fella over the side and hope that he float? We'll pick him up in the water after we've dealt with the problems. Hang on, it's still showing there's one on the radar. There's one person above us. Actually, why did we even come down here? Can we shoot the ones at the dock from over here? Can I chuck this fella on the floor and get my rifle out? No, the answer's no. Oh, this fun, the sneezing fun has begun. Evening, Christine, welcome in.
This ain't looking good.
It's evening trouble from Mr. Smith. How are you doing there tonight there, Chrissy? And more importantly, Chrissy, how's your sister doing? Oh, hang on, is that TNT? Come on. Only one left. Right, what was the reload button? That's the reload button. Somebody write that down. She's doing, oh, we had a rough day yesterday. Better today. Oh, that's good. You'd be looking after her then, are you? Hopefully seeing her tomorrow. You can give her the special brand of Chrissy Cheek. Oh, no, he's still alive.
Come on, let's head for the pier.
Yeah, that's all. What did you do, mate? You did nothing. We had to Isaac this all ourselves.
Oh my good God!
That's not the reload button.
I suggest you follow me. Quiet.
Where'd these guys come from?
Your pain is pleasure for me.
Keep your eyes open.
I will
Come on.
you as my people have been raped. There's one of them.
That's definitely the reload button. Somebody write that down. Now, who else is going to spawn in? I don't think we can even rummage through the corpses.
That was for a more powerful man.
The path looks clear. Let's get back to Agent Ross.
Our companion here is absolutely useless. She had a pre-operation appointment today, so fingers crossed she can have it so booked in for. Oh, that's good. If we get her in as soon as possible, then. But now I'm on holiday. You're skiving for a week. Oh, what sort of weights can we do? You've got a whole week to torture Chrissy. When you see her tomorrow, though, let her know that we're asking after her. I hope that she gets it and all sorted quickly as possible for her. Don't forget as well your secret mission. You have to sneak a nice photograph, so I can secretly make you a gift for her. Hang on, which way are we going? Are we going this way? This way. I was confused there which direction the roads were pointing. Wait a minute, he's ran all the way up the top there. Just sent you a whisper. Fixed in the car. I didn't notice that there because I keep forgetting Ada relays whispers to me as well. I'm too busy looking at the screen. I don't want to find out what days Junior is playing out in weekend. Ooh, yeah.
Marston,
What game are you fancying, Chrissy?
put him in the car so we can get out of here.
After a bit of shooty bang bang, or something much more relaxed, like we're Stardew's and we're rafts.
Christ alive! What the hell happened down there?
It was a trap. They were waiting for us.
And who is this savage? A prisoner?
This is the informant, sir.
Do you speak English?
Yes, he does, sir. He's the informant, Nostus.
Don't get snarky with me, Fordham.
We found him tied up on the boat. Then they jumped us.
Nice of you to help us out. Hell of a plan sending in 2 men to take on an entire gang of outlaws, especially when one of them's an office clerk, or social secretary or some such.
You shut your mouth.
Is it safe to speak? Are they going to talk again? Every time the bloody cutscene. So Engineer just missed playing with everybody. I have to see what we can get everybody in on a one though. The royalty has got a lot more homework for a new job. I said today has been absolutely rammed because I've been the doctors myself today. Me dad's not well, and
Not now.
I was going to message royalty to ask her how she's doing after her second week.
Fool, we need to get this man to a doctor.
Of course, sir.
It's been the first time in 2 weeks that I was actually able to sit down this afternoon and come and abuse some people on their streams this afternoon.
Follow me.
Oh, I need my rifle. Because obviously, at the minute, looking after Chips has been like my number one priority. So I've not been able to like jump in and give anyone their regular dose of abuse. Reload. Does anyone know how you crouch? Because I think crouching right now would be a very useful tool. Hang on, I'll just dispatch these chaps. Hold still while I'm shooting you. It's like the Call of the Wild all over again. Reload, damn you. Right, just let it reload fully. There's got to be a crouch button in here somewhere. What does this button do? Happy jump. Right, where's he at? Bloody hell. Deathloop. Are we down for... Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of thinking. A bit of Among Us. Get us all in.
I can't see any more of them. Fordham, are we ready?
Yes, sir. I think so.
She's really enjoying it. Just Miss Sorry, it was, I'm completely reading the wrong lines here. Deathloops, yes, Deathloops, JT.
Marston here has made it
Trying to go through a lot more work, so she's knackered.
Automobile of yours. If this is the future, God help us all.
It's not the automobile.
Think of all the extra steps she must be getting into towards Lord of the Rings goals.
Perhaps if Mr. Fordham maneuvered it with a little more finesse.
I was trying to escape an ambush, sir.
Even if it was running fine, they'd still have caught us. I can walk faster than this piece of crap. Give me a horse any day. So what now? Do I get to see my family?
Where is Dutch Vanderlyn?
I don't know.
In that case, old boy, no, you don't get to see your family. It's a fairly simple agreement, Mr. Marston, even for a man as devoid of intellect as yourself. If you'd like me to explain it to you again, I'd be more than willing.
No, you've said enough.
We'll find Vanderlyn soon enough. For now, however, I suggest we call it a day.
So how does it feel, taking a man's wife and child from him? Does it make you feel good?
How does it feel to kill hundreds of men in cold blood?
You're a coward.
You're a murderer. Actions have consequences, Mr. Marston. Come now, try to look on the bright side.
The bright side? There ain't no bright side.
Your family is enjoying a much-needed vacation, and in far more luxurious surroundings than those to which they are accustomed, I assure you. Soon you will be able to start a new life together, absolved of all your sins. I can think of far more upsetting alternatives. We should take the Indian to Professor McDougal, see what he can get out of them.
Good idea, sir.
I just can't communicate with them.
Are we through the cutscene?
Here we are. Thank God for
Nope.
So, this is the office of an anthropologist named McDougal. He was thrown out of Yale for a degeneracy.
We should tell you something.
Indeed, but he's been helping us deal with the natives in this area.
They see him and they presume we're all idiot academics.
Give me a hand here, Marston.
Ah, Mr. Ross. Mr. Fordham? Good day. Good day. What on earth's going on here?
Kid got shot in the leg. Beat up pretty good.
We'll send a doctor. Now, McDougal, we need information from this fellow about Dutch Vanderlyn. Can you see what you can find out for us?
Do my best, sir.
Make sure you do.
Professor McDougal has been a good friend of the U.S. government, Mr. Marston, just like you. Why don't you see if you can help him in his study of the native problem in this county? That's a good fellow.
Okay, we finished the mission. As always, I don't like to talk over the cutscenes. But going reverse back up the chat, Craig David, welcome in there, mate. Right, where was I up to? We'll start from Happy Jumps. Oh, hang on, was there as well, Mr. Smith, you can watch me die every time. You should ask Chrissy what we did to Chrissy several times in Among Us. And Junior and Royalty are both asleep. Got Junior and... oh, so both asleep already. Got Junior and... Royalty. Anyway, can I get the staff? But welcome in there as well, like Radio. Tonight we are on Red Dead. I couldn't find the bloody name of the thing there. And was that there? I was playing with a few of my friends one time, and I convinced them I wasn't the. What so it is? There's only 4 of us left, so I told a friend that was a few minutes and took him out. He was so annoyed. I'm just going to mark that mission off on our chart there as well, because I've got a list, the list that I made like weeks and weeks ago, of all of the mission titles. So from Edgar Ross, there are 4 missions. We've done the first one. There are 3 missions for the McDougal fella, and that's what's in the West Elizabeth chapter. After that, it's the Marsden Ranch chapter, where it'd be Abigail, Uncle, and then finally the Jack section. Also, somehow Raven managed to get everyone to vote me out first round. Yep, Space Chrissy. Oh, I need to add that in the thing there, don't I? Space Chrissy. Space him. Let's go and continue the G missions. Is it? No. Hang on, what's going on here? What's that mission? MC or a G? Oh, why is that not on my list? That sounds very crusty. There was one round as well. I was playing with Tiramisu and Wolf. I've got the clip somewhere on. I've got like a little compilation of our Among Us stuff over on the YouTubes. And I was the Among Us, and I wiped them all out. But that double kill session that we got as well, that was just perfect, Chrissy. There's so many new. Yeah, there's because haven't they like done like more from the Ultimate Wolf or whatever the hell card set? They've basically like taken more of the roles out of it. That doesn't work on our Discord anymore. The developers of it decided they didn't want to bother upgrading their thing so that it worked with Discord's new like way of handling bots. So they just isolated it to their own like original one, unfortunately, for the Wolf game. I haven't been on in years, haven't seen what they've done. So the last map, I think the last time we played was when they introduced that new map, the airship, and I wasn't that fussed on it. I think it was too big with too fewer players. But from what I understand, there's more players allowed now. But I don't know myself because the last time I played was with you guys, and I was looking at the clip. Because I've got it ready in the dozens of clips that I made ages ago, and I'm slowly putting them onto the TikTok thing. I have the clip where I was. Do you remember where I was saying like something like it's Red that did it or something like that, and I was trying to convince the people on the other side that their monitor was broken and they needed to check their settings because it was clearly whatever color it was I was going on about. Was that I noticed the photo next to my name? When and how did that happen? I'm new to Twitch. I popped you in the magic section. Ada might not beat you up as much, you see there. I mean, you probably are going to still get beaten up a fair bit. But I mean, most of the folk enjoy that anyway. They're into that sort of thing, aren't you, Mr. Smith? The bot shouldn't time you out unless you like it. I had hoped it. See, today was that much of a crazy one. I'm starting to activate some of the features I've been building for Ada 2.0. So at some point, Ada will be active, and I'm bringing it up with stages for testing purposes. Some of the messaging will become a lot more dynamic as she takes over. Actually, come to think about that, 2 seconds. I need to put the controller down for a minute. Yeah, it doesn't feel hot. It's probably crashed again. I'll just unplug it and plug it back in again. She runs on a Raspberry Pi behind my behind my monitor there. I just reach over and unplug it. Plug it back in again. Oh, it takes about 10 seconds to boot up though, so that's quite good. Is that why Ada doesn't beat me up as often? Thank you. I've never been in the VIP section before. I promise not to let newfound powers go to my head. New Ada, she'll take over though, indeed. Yeah, some people over the last couple of days, rather than add them to the old Ada systems, I've started adding them to the new one. So if, like, so the people that followed us, was it yesterday, if they come in, Ada 2.0 will speak to them. As opposed to all of the rest of us, including myself, it's only Ada 1.0. Was it that famous last words of humanity? Turn on Ada. Actually, did I not put in something? There is some daft commands, old commands that we haven't used for a long time. If someone does exclamation mark commands, because I can't remember what there are hundreds of commands, like probably a lot more that are in because there's so many Easter egg commands now in as well. But the old ones are listed under the commands command. I think. Yeah, that's the one there, Chrissy. Let's see what we got there. First business hens giveaway. I don't know if is it hens anymore. Did we change it? I can't remember. 420 rated. Come on, Discord. Challenges. Oh, it's not on there. I thought it wasn't there. Because one of them is like magic, which is of one of the. Oh no! There it is. Commands for fun. The 8 command doesn't work because it kept on crashing Ada, so I had to disable it. But yeah, that was it. You have the beautiful one. You've got the sovereign one. I don't know if the sovereign one triggers about 5 bots at once. I can't remember. I haven't updated that particular one for a long time. I suppose we're pacing back and forth up and down here because flip it. Yep, can you find all the Easter egg commands? Wizard considers time a distraction from the pursuit of magical perfection. That's from Simon the Sorcerer too. But in part of Ada 2.0, you'll be able to, like, technically ask her advice. Oh, why did that not trigger? Don't tell me Ada's crashed. Anyway, I'm going to trigger this one. As always, I won't talk over the cutscene.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Hello, Professor.
Hello, sir. Oh, Mr. Marston, sir. Good day, good day. How are you?
Well, my family's health and well-being are being threatened by some unscrupulous government agents, and my own hard-won freedom is under duress. Put these problems aside, I suppose I'm fair.
Ah, yes, the problems of civilizing nomads. Tell me, sir, are you from Norse stock?
Not as far as I know. I was raised in an orphanage. My father was Scottish.
Unfortunate. You'd make an interesting case for my theory of natural population characteristics.
Really?
Well, yes, a white man, obviously, but with a savage spirit. Trust me, sir, I mean savage in the best possible sense. Natural nobility, but also simple, pure. I've been looking at some blood samples through my microscope, and you know what?
No.
Well, of course you don't. It's a remarkable breakthrough. I've been looking at the blood of both natives and white men of corresponding height, weight, and age, and you know what?
Again, no.
They're exactly the same. It's remarkable. It completely refutes my last book. But I'll tell you what, sir. This sabbatical in the field may have been somewhat forced upon me by circumstance, but my scholarship has benefited enormously. Would you like to partake of a syringe of cocaine? I've quite enough for 2.
Not right this minute, no.
So it's a remarkable drug. It entirely restores the ego. It takes one back to a primal state. It helps my thinking enormously. Nastas, come on. Come in, sir. Would you like to take off your slippers? Or skin a rabbit? I know we cannot see the stars, but still my heart is pure, and we meet as equals. These savages must be spoken to simply in metaphors.
No, sir. I grew up on a reservation and attended school.
Oh, lovely.
But I can show you what you want to see. I know where the group of bandits you seek are hiding. Both of you. Vanderlyn has attracted a following of young men on the reservation. They are turning to bad things.
The savage heart cannot be conventionally civilized. I was right all along.
Where's Dutch Vanderlyn based?
In the hills, in Cochene. Let's go. I know a way there that is not guarded.
Marvelous. It's simply marvelous.
There we go.
Time to do our bit for humanity, Mr. Marston.
Come, let's hurry. Stay.
Is he really the best one, you know, with the... to be with us after his syringe of cocaine?
You gonna kill him too?
Kill him? Good God.
Yeah, trying to do a Mrs. Doyle impression.
Fascinating.
Maybe I should have added an extra line, because it said after the go on, it should have been, you will, you will, you will, you will.
It's integration or regressive acculturation. I don't know. I haven't found a name I like yet.
He was never that civilized.
But of course.
And some little treats there for River the Raccoon.
Mentioned your unique history with the man. Although I was away with the fairies at the time, I must admit, surfing great waves of euphoria. Anyway,
He's taking too many of those syringes.
Robin Hood, Oedipus, communist, tale of naivete and betrayal, if I remember correctly.
We ran in a gang together, Professor. I wouldn't try to read too much into it.
It's my job to read too much into everything, dear boy.
I wonder where they're taking us. We haven't really done anything in the snowy bit, have we? But the last time we were in the snowy bit was Halloween when we did the Undead Nightmare. That took a lot longer than what it should have, due to the fact the game kept on crashing. We should have slept to make it daytime.
These trees are quite foreboding, Nastas. Are you sure this is the right way?
Yes, sir.
It's rather dark.
Ain't you never seen trees before? I thought you were a brave cultural explorer.
It's this way, mister.
Good Lord, no. I rarely leave my room. I explore with the mind, Mr. Mark.
Oh, I've got off course.
Soon you will have cut down all of these trees.
Me? Or are you making a sweeping statement?
Where should we be going? What's I absolutely love Father Ted. Yeah, it was only, what, three seasons, and maybe it's a Christmas special long?
Talk me through this primal emotion, where it's...
But that's what smoking does to you, kids. Don't smoke anyone. And don't vape either as well. That's it just makes you look like a tit. Undead Nightmare, that was the... Yeah, it's on like a separate disc. We did that at Halloween, thinking, oh, we'll be able to do the whole thing in one stream. I think it took about 3 streams to get through it. But it kept on crashing. All of the NPCs' heads kept on disappearing, and when they disappeared, that was it. The game was kind of like locked, and the enemies would just spawn forever.
The rest of the way.
Oh.
Remarkable. I'm afraid I don't really have much of a head for heights. More of a head for highs. well, anyway, I'm sure Nastas will help you. I must be on my way. I've got work to do.
Thanks for the help.
Goodbye, gentlemen. Enjoy yourselves.
Why did you come with us?
I see a spot where
That
we
crackhead.
can climb up.
Geeky Glam, welcome in there. Oh, you've been behaving yourself this evening?
Other way around. I'll meet you on the other side.
Right, are we... that gap there looks like it... No, it doesn't have. Thought it might be like something that curves around. Oh, look, there it is, that's where we're going. So did we decide what crouch was? That's not crouch. That's not crouch either. Is a way to get more syringes, yep. Hang on, what button was it? Do I have to do a happy jump here? No, we press X here. So what was crouch? That turns around. Ah, that's crouch. From happy jump to happy dangle. Down we go. Yeah, it's on the left left thumb one. So apart from what did I put on the other paddles? Alright, so runner's on that paddle, on the Elite controller. I don't know what that one does. I'm pressing it and nothing's happening, so it must have something to do with something else. Actually, we can find out. 2 seconds. B. B is on that of a paddle. Oh, happy jump. Oh, have I got the right rifle selected? Yes. I'm meeting up with him. Was that the objective? Lots of bunnies and stuff running around here.
I think there's a path through this cave.
Was it up here we're going? What could possibly go wrong here? He'd been the one that had to push them up the hill there. The empty carts.
A mine shaft.
Oh, explodey boxes. Should I just blow them up now? Or do you think it should be part of a cutscene? Or is this the way we're going to retreat? Through wave after wave of enemy. As is like 85% of all the missions in this.
This way.
Looks like a pirate. Uh-oh.
You really worked me up.
Run away. Because I think I'm going to apply... Ooh. What sort of one are you applying for? Surely, though, you much prefer to be in a job where you don't actually have to do anything week in, week out. No, just take out these guys. What the hell? The aim thing gone weird. Is he dead? Reload. Where we go? Oh, right, we're going to go back to this fella here now, have we?
I'm hurt pretty bad.
I don't think you should go any further.
I'll be fine. But you go ahead. I don't want to slow you down.
You sure you're all right?
Just need to take it slow. Go on.
It's okay, you'll go get a syringe of cocaine, you'll be fine.
See you on the way down. Don't worry about me. Go look for Vanderlyn. Good
Are we
luck.
going up or down?
I would go now, mister, before somebody sees you.
Oh, there's the X, that's where we're going. Nope, wrong button. This one here to climb up. For a brief second out of the corner of my eye, I thought that says performance dancer. Performance data analysis is more funny and should actually do some work, I suppose. Nah. Well, good luck though with your application as well, there, Chrissy. Oh, hang on. Reload. Would you hire me as a performance dancer? Oh, straight away. Straight away, Chrissy.
Tough, ain't you?
Hired on the spot. I'll add it to the list of roles that I have on my employee system. Oh, think of that. I need to do staff reviews.
This'll fetch a good price.
I say staff, there's only one troublemaker. I do it free for royalty. Maybe I should charge it for it. I just feel like I have to press this button. Jump. There we go. Doing the Chrissy Shepherd shuffle. Evening, Frodo. Rocket fuel all secured. Let's just take in the view from here for a moment. Yeah, my manager has been off a week. The other managers have decided to be alright. Yeah. So I had enough. Yeah, I know that one. Yeah. The place where my mum works, there's an assistant manager, and any day that she gets the actual bugger. She's not even like a proper assistant manager sort of thing, but any day that she's left in charge, she runs the place. She like a proper power trip. It's like a proper badge pointer, as I call them. The ones that go, I'm management, I'm management. It's like she moves around. She like moves everything around the whole shop and what have you. Makes people like swap over shelving units and everything like that. And then the manager comes in and goes, "What has happened here over the weekend?" Good for tomorrow's run to the space station. Down we go. Oh, is this another animal we shot? Oh, bugger.
Do I look like food to you?
Get up, you fool. Oh, that was close. Can I skin you? Oh, it's a flower I can click on.
Lie still.
Oh, we saved the juicy parts. Right, reload. Hang on. Oh, we're going higher. We must be going higher. This is where we're going anyway. We go. No wonder that fella said, "Oh, just leave me behind." Why did we come up here again? What was the mission criteria? Where are we on the map, actually? So we're right up here is where we're not going to have to, like... Oh, hang on, is that... That must be where we're going. This must be like a camp just in here. take a nice photo. Yeah, that must be why we come up here. And neutralize the scout without alerting him. Alright, so that means we need to press this button. And, right, while we're travelling here, does anyone remember what the control is to do a stealth takedown? If we had to get behind him or something like that, and then beyond that, I cannot remember. And what could possibly go wrong? Maybe it'll come up with what we have to press once we get behind him. Okay, that didn't go according to plan. Was it those truck police stopped me today? You did tell me, got to get the rocket fuel to the launch pad. Need new windscreen and something tightened. Sort of ready to get it fixed now using the other one. Right, right. Just gonna get the stabby. Get the stabby thing out. So I don't know what we have to do, but I'm gonna assume it involves this. Happy jump. That didn't do it. Oh, that didn't go according to plan. Right, press this one here. Oh, happy jump. Oh, you know what? Actually, might be a thing. On the PS, it's R1. 2 seconds. We will go. I'm hoping that if I go into the options, there'll be the controls. Okay. What have we got for stealth stabby? I know we've definitely done it previously. Use. See, that's why I think Y might be it. Run, jump, camera, look behind, dead eye, pause, take cover. It could be the trigger as well, you know, for the punchy. We've got the knife out. See, we did a mission where we did loads of it the other day, and I can't remember what the hell we did for it. I don't think that was the way you're supposed to do it, but we've done it anyway. I'm sure there's the one where it's just like that proper animation rather than just swinging like a madman. So much for the stealth.
Mr. Marston? Mr. Marston! Mr. Marston! Here you go, Mr. Marston.
Some smelling cocaine.
You banged your head. Nastas and I carried you down. Nastas heard the shots and he hurried up to rescue you, and he carried you down. I improvised an escape plan. I'm more of a planner than a man of action.
Thank you, gentlemen. Friends of mine are with Vanderland.
We must try to reason with them, sir. Vanderland's gang contains several natives. We must meet with them and try to save them from disaster.
My people have already endured many disasters. Before, this was all our land.
And now we have brought you civilization. Well, sure, it hasn't been easy, but it hasn't been easy for anyone, Nastas. Why, I knew a man in Yale whose father once shot 18 natives in one afternoon out in Wyoming. Oh, the man was quite traumatized. He took to lying with choir boys.
For a wise man, you are a very stupid man, mister.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna leave you to figure out right from wrong.
You are simple-minded, sir. Thus, I do not blame you for not understanding reason. Then again... Hello.
Mission complete. Oh, so you remember the raccoon's gone nuts as well there. What's it there? Just a quick fix should be done tomorrow. Do you guys get, like, with your insurance, do you get, like, free windscreen replacements on your insurance? Because they do inspect trucks for goods. Is that like where the trucks that like drag you into like the weighing stations and stuff like that? Agent Ross. All right, so that's just changed from Edgar Ross to Agent Ross, and it's got a G on it. We're going to go and do the next Harold mission because there's only 3 missions on his chart, so we might as well do his. But I'm going to go and save the game just to make it daytime. And White Coat Clubber, welcome in there, mate. Now, if I can remember which way we're coming here, and it was upstairs in here, wasn't it? Where our little place was. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, weighing station. Yeah, there's on the road between Glasgow and Carlisle. There's like a big, like place, like massive buildings and what have you, where they it's basically where they live, to where they do the like pulling the trucks off the road and stuff like that, and like you say, weighing them and making sure that checking the sheets and all that as well for their the little computery thing. I don't know if you guys have them in the colonies for like tracking how long they've been driving for and the rest times and all that kind of nonsense. Pretty much happened today. Yeah, common here too. In the winter here in Canada, it's sad on the roads. Yeah, so it like splits up. Have you got like a phone-based one? Because I know that they'll probably have that here now as well. Like, to be honest, but I know they had like a physical device or something that had to put a card into or something.
You too, Professor.
Forgive me, I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard narcotic impulses, but also due to the fact that I have finally...
That's what I was thinking of, Gary, yes.
These past 8 years,
What's that?
the nature of the savage soul! What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser! Meaning, what makes these beings less human than us? Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires. I will bring you, Vanderlint and me, the evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir. Follow me! I asked Nastas to bring the horses around front. Quick, man, quick!
This button to run.
My heart's beating like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
Calm down.
Where's my horsey?
I've never been so excited in all my life.
Was there to get to my dad's house? You have to drive less than 5 miles an hour to avoid the gravel and potholes.
This is it. Years of research.
And yet they keep taxing us more and more, and they won't actually do anything to fix the bloody roads.
Nastas has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting.
Some hit speed up and down, which makes it.
Academics and
And then, of course, as well, once you get the bad weather as well, the rain, then that freezes, and it'll blow it out even more.
Some of Vanderlin's men have agreed to meet with Professor McDougal up at Bear Claw Cabin.
Why the hell would they want to do that?
I think they are interested to find out what conclusions a white man has reached on hundreds of years of culture and society from the comfort of his hotel room.
Wonderful! Do you think I could ask for a skin sample from the soles of their feet?
I don't think that's a good idea.
What a peculiar chap. No, when I went to go visit my dad last weekend, because he's not been well, they were having like a bloody run on as well, and the road as well that leads into where he lives, that is a pain in the arse.
For the love of God, kill it!
Are you crazy? What's wrong with you?
Just leave the bear. Are we really going to have to kill this bear? Are we going to Isaac this thing?
My God! I say we leave before any of its friends turn up.
If it's the same voice as Dutch and Derlet. I can remember half the bloody names of the characters, CGD. Oh, I was thinking of that, right? You know when we do... Hang on, what's going on here? He's glitched. You know when we played Broken Sword? So many of the different characters in that are all voiced by like the same two people.
Showed no signs of aggression. If we hadn't shot first, it most likely would have ignored us and moved on.
All very well for you to say that perhaps you have some kind of primal bond with these animals, but I, sir, have nothing but my innate instinct for self-preservation.
This is it. Whoa.
Oh, how do you stop the horses? Where's the brakes? Okay, we're going over here to this house. How are you guys doing there, CGD? Are you and Emma okay there?
Hello, gentlemen. We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you. Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, violence isn't the answer.
Maybe you live in a different America than we.
Men like Vanderlint will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced disaster. The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace!
This escalated quickly.
He says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weaponry.
This is not what we agreed to.
You shut your mouth, you treacherous snake!
Holy shit, damn, Dutch! Professor, get down, now!
They killed the stars! Marston!
Right, we've got the wrong weapon. As always, it defaults to the wrong one.
Keep quiet.
It's easy.
You won't leave me alone in here, will you?
Oh. Typical. We've got more left.
You starting to regret this yet?
We're done for!
He's not still alive.
I've had about enough of field work for today. Time to return home, sir.
I don't know about you, Professor, but
Well, that was quick.
hell out of here.
That's what she said. All good, mate. Tough week. As I said before, they have to send... get my words out. Send our love to Emma there as well.
This ain't nice. I know.
Let's just raid some of these folk. Because it wouldn't be one of our streams. Unless we touched up a corpse. I've already done enough Isaac Clarking on that one there. Okay, on the horsey.
Come on!
No one attack. I've just put the control down for a second.
There's plenty more where they came
My
from.
God, I feel terrible! My head is pounding!
Getting shot at'll do that to you.
I'm completely drained! It's like my body has aged 10 years!
Stop moaning and rhyme. You're
Oh, bugger. Oh, I hate doing this when you try it, like, on the run.
Come on, come on!
Right, reload. Take the opportunity to reload and run. Yep, here comes wave 2. Why are you going over here, you stupid horse? Oh no, there's another one behind us. I just keep using like the automatic lock. If you put it like vaguely in the right direction, and then keep pulling the other trigger button, it'll aim for them. Let's catch up with this Muppet.
Giddy up!
Wave 3, or we're too close to town now? I think we're too close to town for a third wave.
Yeah.
Unless they're waiting in his shop to ambush us.
Come on! Well, I can safely say that was the worst experience of my life.
I wish I could say the same.
Blackwater. I will never talk ill of you again.
Civilization in all its glory, Mr. McDougal.
And am I glad to be back? I'm in dire need of a syringe. Something to clear the mind, restore the spirit.
So you ain't planning on sleeping then?
Sleep? My dear boy, I'll probably never sleep again.
You think we'll have to add that to our dysentery thing? We'll have to add a syringe. Where's he going? Do I have to be my horse right now, or can I just walk around here with him?
Move!
Oh, I don't need my horse right now. Meet the fella in the alley.
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So much for a meeting of minds.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I could be boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Am I assuming that's the quest complete? Oh, it must be. Alright, so I'm going to mark that off as for purely scientific purposes was the title of that mission. Now this addict bloke has one more mission. The prodigal son returns brackets to Yale, which I assume that is what is going to be set off when we go in here this time, and that's his entire quest arc complete. We'll come back at 6 PM. Okay, we'll go back because we might as well complete his arc, and then that's his section done. Then that leaves us 3 missions with Ross. Stumble our way up here. So what sort of mischief are you all getting up to for the weekend then? I think for me, apart from looking after my little babies, it'll be a little bit more work, hopefully, on Ada 2.0. Right, how do you tell what time it is in game again? Well, what time did we have to meet him? I'm going to gamble this is the right time. Because I wasn't paying attention to what time it was we had to actually go there. Yeah, the X is there. It must be the right time. Ah, the joys of sneezing. There's a short day tomorrow. Only got to do a little bit of rocket fuel has to be transported. And Sam has work. Telephone in sick.
Professor.
She made a doctor's appointment as well.
Oh, it's you, dear boy. Come in, and shut the door.
What's going on?
You leaving?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am, sir. You know the thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir?
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I am not cut out for this. Not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir. I'm from Connecticut. I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture? Oh, yes.
There's his other shot.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy. Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
Hello, Dutch.
I think that's what they call two for the price of one out here in this wonderful place.
Maybe so, Dutch.
You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you.
Why you want to do a thing like that?
I don't know. Sport, I guess.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families.
Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
That's beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker.
I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
Please, sir, what are we going to do?
I'm gonna hand you over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding. We're gonna run across the rooftops. Get you back to your ivory tower.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
Naughty, naughty.
Good day, sir.
Not as bad as last week's. Where the bounces were virtually out.
Come on. We can get to the roof this way.
Sneezing bad sometimes. I sneezed that bad that one time, Frodo. I tore a ligament.
Follow me.
Oh, the pain.
He's going to
Every time I sneezed, it made it worse. Oh. We just glided to the side there. In thinking the bouncy, I couldn't help myself. I made a chapter 2 CGD, and if you guys would like to hear it, you're welcome to hear it. If you want, as if you want to hear it, you can redeem it. It is Friday night after all. Friday night has now become like short story night. Where is this chap that's shooting at us here? Oh, he's behind the thing. Oh, you would move. Pop. 2 seconds. What happened there? Must be out of ammo. Oh, and Frodo has... Yeah, I'm about to say, once we get through this quest... We will stop for a moment after we after we're like back to normal mode. We must be out of ammunition. Yeah, 0. Come on. Seem dead. That still puts us at 4 more. How did they get on top of the courthouse?
Left last night.
Stop whining, for Christ's sakes! It's too late to talk about things!
Right, that's them dead.
Is that the best you can do?
Can be done before you done for shooting orders can be before you are done with that yet. We'll complete, because this completes his quest arc, so we'll have like a 2-minute pause. Ah, there they are.
I think that's most of them. The coast looks clear.
Reload.
Let's make a break for it.
Marston's absolutely useless.
The horses should be in an
Now, would you guys like a recap from last week's story as well? Once we once we get to it. Get on your horse. Whee. I'm assuming that's more ammunition. Apparently not. Okay.
Let's get the hell out of Blackwater.
Faster!
Right to the station. I'm not staying in this place a minute longer. This
Are you
couldn't have gone
coming out of the thing?
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
Come on.
Always was, Professor.
I'm not nudging you all the way there.
Dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know.
Well, we're going to the train station. Let's just go to the train station and see if he emerges. Where is the train station? Train station is that way. See if we can like trigger some enemies. See, we might trigger something to come out.
Yeah.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Anyone else getting the feeling that the game has crashed? Oh no! He took off. He took off. I can see him there. But what train station is he going to? The train station's here, mate. Wait for me. Now, when's the first wave going to come? Because you know it's coming. Any second now. Oh, he said it. He said the words.
I can't believe this. They're still chasing us.
Deathloop JD.
All right, get us out of this hellhole. Come on. Giddy up. Head for Manzanita Post. I'm taking the first train out of here. This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know.
So it was the fork in the road, wasn't it? So just here where they're going to come out. There they go. They just spawned in.
No! Here they come again, Marston!
Get away.
Come on.
Is that them? Did we get them all?
Faster.
Oh, there's still somebody on him. Why did he have to run away? Oh, he's miles ahead of us, and he's also got someone on him. If he gets killed... Oh, there's multiples on him. Oh, this is not looking good for him. There's at least 3. Come on, reload. Reload. Didn't go according to plan. Maybe instead of reloading, we maybe should have,
Come on!
we should change weapons.
To the station! I'm not staying in this place a minute longer! This really couldn't have gone more horribly wrong!
Feeding JD's need for death loops.
For your next book.
I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know.
Come on. Shall we just go get ahead of the game here? Yep, Deathloop, Chrissy.
This is getting intense.
Oh, come on. You abandoned whatever his name is. Oh no. This is not good.
Slow it up. Head for Manzanita Post. I'm taking the first train out of here.
Just wait here and take the bloody train.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West. The romance, the honor, the nobility.
Whilst we're doing this Deathloop as well,
People killing each other.
today I finally got around to cleaning out the 3D printer again.
Quite dead yet.
And I probably won't have it set up for tomorrow to do a print because I haven't had time to do the model. Because it's a 3-part model. And I'm going to be making a special, as a 3-part model, that we're going to do a little giveaway for.
Oh my God! There's more of them!
Also, with the busy that I've been today as well. Oh, we're dead already. With the busy today as well, I also manufactured something else of interest. Oh, come on, catch up with him.
Go.
Wait for me, you fool. This is how you get killed, mate. Hang on. Oh, that's why we kept on dying. It changed us to a crap weapon.
Let's go.
That's why we kept having to reload, because that other weapon only had 2 shots in it. We need our 10-shotter. And we'll reload it as well whilst we're coming over here. Okay, where's the next wave?
Finally, a one-way ticket to civilization, please. My research is complete. Much as I thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody bet. Well, goodbye, Mr. Marston. Best of luck, dear friend.
I think that's almost the end of the cutscene. But Mr. Photo Gamer, welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much for the raid. Hope you guys have been behaving yourself this evening. Although, saying that, I kind of know the answer to that already. But welcome in there, Mr. Photo Gamer. Thank you so much for the raid there, mate. We are on Red Dead Redemption this evening. And I just need to make a note of my quest log, because that is all of the McDougal missions complete. What were you guys up to tonight there? Oh, you're on the Fortnite tonight. I'm just trying to find where the line is on the top there. Me behave never. Sorry, where would be the fun in that? Let's jump back on our horse. We'll ride back to... We're going to do something special in a moment. It's story time. Oh, bugger. Oh, that was not a good idea. Alright, let's just very carefully follow the road instead of trying to go in a straight line to our destination. But did you win? Did you win on the on the Fortnite? I've still never tried it. But for me, I kind of go with the split gates and the counter strikes. I tried the Apex one, but I didn't really enjoy that one. What's the other one? PUBG? Is that the other one that's a similar kind of flavour to those ones? I think was a Happy Cat lady the other day that was telling us about the new sort of new pack for it. It's not a Pegasus, no. We can't, not yet. We can't defy gravity in it just yet. Once again, there, thank you so much for the raid there, Mr. Photogamer, and welcome in there, everybody. We should press the button, shouldn't we? Good evening and welcome. I'm Dr. Ravenholm, and I'd like to thank you all for being here. We stream every night with a variety of themes, from FPS games to RPG, point-and-click adventures, and even tabletop board games, jigsaw puzzles, Lego, and even with my chickens in the garden. You can find our monthly stream schedule on Discord, where you're all welcome to join our community. And you can also find me across all your favourite social media platforms by searching for Dr. Ravenholm. Join us live on Twitch, and don't forget to check out our content on YouTube, where you can find all of our streams and more. If you could please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and leave a like and a comment on our videos, I would greatly appreciate it. Once again, thank you all for joining us in chat, and I look forward to having you all join us on our future adventures. What was that I missed in there? Get me words out. Fluty Pebbles, welcome in there. And apparently there's going to be a CSGO 2. Oh, we'll have to play that one there, Chrissy. Next time we play Counter-Strike, Chrissy, we're going to do the... We've got to try it. We've got to do the competitive mode just for the torture. And what was that as well there? There was something else as well. I missed it. Oh, you got one win. There's plenty of shooty games. So I think it was a little while ago. I think it was maybe Christmassy time. I was telling you about Splitgate. I think they've discontinued like service for it, but you can still play it. It's still free. I really like playing that one. It was Molly that got me into playing that one. It was middle of the night. Oh, I haven't had any messages from her for a while. She's not been having it. She's had a bit of a rough time. And let's jump off. Oh, hang on. We need to go and save it. We'll save it, and then we're going to do story time.
Let's go.
Now, story time we started a couple of weeks ago for... Oh, no, we've got a bounty on our heads. We must have trampled somebody by mistake. Can we just turn ourselves in? And maybe where?
Follow me.
Arrest me. I'll pay the debt. Press B to bribe the lawman. Okay, well that didn't go according to plan. Oh, where's that going to put us? We'd be dead. Well, that's convenient. That's exactly where I wanted to be. It's like that thing that the clip that I put on the TikTok thing yesterday from Dying Light. We were trying to climb up into the safe house, and eventually we just fell off and fell to our doom. And it's like, well, at least it got me into the safe house. So, what I was saying, story time. We've on Discord we have a story section where we've been posting whatever we've like generated with one of the AIs. Hang on, is it still nighttime? Let's go back into here so we can sleep again till daytime. And we've been doing little tiny bits of stories here and there of like daft stories. And for CGD, we made an extra special story. Let's just sleep there again there. A very special story that revolves around shall we say CGD is certain special gentleman's interest? and now we're running bouncy. Miss no, get my words out. Ginger Jean, bloody hell. I'm doing so well this evening without snoring. Welcome in there. Right, let's go outside and we'll do a recap of Chapter 1 from CGD's story. I hope you're still listening in there, CGD.
Sorry, mister.
As we move on to Chapter 2 of your story. 2 seconds, I need to load it up. Oh, and then I need to also attach it to the stream so you guys can hear it. Now, please work, because there was some technical issues earlier on. I tell you, if I click on the Tale of Eris. Oh no, don't do 15,000 factor authentication. I ain't got the patience for it today. Where's it? Oh yeah, no, it's not that one there. What did I call it? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we will do a recap on Chapter 1. Oh no, I need to enable it into the stream so you guys can actually hear it. Clicking this button, pulling the slider up. Okay, Chapter 1, everybody. So this is what we created last week. Or was it the week before? At some point, we created this.
Once upon a time, there was a young and talented pop star named Angela the Bouncy Star. She had a unique talent for writing catchy pop songs and performing with incredible energy and enthusiasm on stage. Angela had a loyal fan base who adored her music and her bubbly personality. One day, Angela received a message from one of her fans, a superfan named CGD. CGD had been following Angela's career for years and had attended many of her concerts. In the message, CGD expressed their admiration for Angela's talent and asked if they could meet in person. Angela was thrilled to hear from one of her biggest fans and agreed to meet with CGD. She decided to keep the meeting incognito, however, so that they could have a more relaxed and casual conversation without attracting too much attention. The day of the meeting arrived, and Angela donned a disguise to avoid being recognized. She wore a hat and sunglasses and covered up her bright, colorful outfit with a plain jacket. She arrived at the meeting place, a cozy coffee shop, and scanned the room for CGD. But as she was looking around, Angela tripped and stumbled over a chair, drawing the attention of everyone in the coffee shop. She quickly regained her balance and tried to play it off as a simple mistake, but her disguise had fallen off, and everyone in the coffee shop recognized her as the famous Bouncy Star. CGD was ecstatic to see Angela, but the moment was quickly ruined by the commotion in the coffee shop. Other fans began to swarm around Angela, asking for autographs and pictures, and the peaceful meeting that Angela had hoped for was now impossible. Feeling embarrassed and disappointed, Angela apologized to CGD for the inconvenience and promised to make it up to them. CGD was understanding and assured Angela that the meeting was still a dream come true. From that day on, Angela learned that it was impossible to hide her true identity from her fans. And that sometimes the best thing to do was to embrace her fame and use it to spread joy and positivity to her adoring fans. And as for CGD, they remained one of Angela's most loyal fans, always cheering her on from the front row at her concerts.
Oh, I just realised I had the microphone bloody turned off there, didn't I? So I didn't interrupt it. But what was in there? Darian, thank you so much for the follow and welcome in there, mate. You join us just currently in story time. As I was saying when the microphone was muted, that was the first chapter from last week. And I put in a little bit of a criteria to extend the story for you, CGD. And, well, what it came up with was... Was that the creative? Okay, sorry, I caught that midway through. What was going on? did you not get part one? Well, actually, I will publish all of them on Discord anyway later on, as we do with all the other little daft stories that we've done. Sorry, what was that as well? There, Craig. There, sorry that I'm a live-in support worker. I don't get time off. I don't no worries at all there, mate. But that was part one. And once again, there as well, mate. Thank you for the follow there as well. We will now play part two. As I put in a little bit of criteria to move the story along, and well, this is what it came up with. Enjoy, CGD.
CGD was thrilled to receive an invitation from Angela the bouncy star to come to her home for a private tutorial. He knew he had to keep his arrival incognito, so he had to choose between two disguises, a trench coat or a plumber's outfit. After much contemplation, he decided to go with the trench coat. CGD arrived at Angela's home and was greeted warmly by the pop star. She led him to a spacious dance studio, where she began to teach him her signature, bouncy moves. CGD was a bit nervous at first, but Angela's infectious energy and enthusiasm soon put him at ease. As they danced and bounced around the studio, CGD began to feel his energy waning. He tried to keep up with Angela's incredible moves, but he simply couldn't match her boundless energy. After a while, he had an inconvenient moment and had to take a break. Angela was concerned and asked if CGD was okay. He explained that he was just feeling a bit tired and needed to catch his breath. Angela was understanding and suggested they take a break and have some refreshments. As they sat down to enjoy some snacks, Angela chatted with CGD about his life and interests. They talked about music, movies, and all kinds of fun topics. CGD felt honored to be spending time with his favorite pop star, and he knew he would never forget this incredible experience. After the break, they resumed their dancing, and CGD found a second wind. He was determined to keep up with Angela and show her that he could bouncy with the best of them. They danced well into the evening, and CGD was exhausted but exhilarated by the end. As CGD said goodbye to Angela and left her home, he couldn't help but feel grateful for the amazing opportunity to learn from one of the best. He knew he would always cherish this memory and be a lifelong fan of Angela the bouncy star.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, CGD, and welcome in there, Tic Tac, as well. 2 seconds. I just need to make an adjustment to drop that channel out of the stream, just so that the voice thing's no longer in it. Naughty CG. Chris even was it? Did he slip Angela one? There's definitely something going on there, as he was bouncing with the best of them. I'll cut those out. You'll have to maybe play them back for Mrs. CGD. Is Mrs. CGD aware of the chaos and pandemonium that we all cause here? Missed opportunities. Well, you never know. The next part of the story, once we come up with ways to point the story. But yeah, a few days ago I had a headache with pictures, and I was like, I have to put that criteria in now, in case in case the headache faded. Okay, let's get in this cutscene here.
What a pleasant surprise, Mr. Marston. An informant just told us some interesting news. Our mutual friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, is about to pay call on his bank manager. What do you say to having a little financial discussion with the fella? This way.
Oh, that's right.
Let's get up on the roof.
The allowed list. Trench coat or plumber's outfit. Well, yeah, you see, after round one, obviously refreshments, you had to have your snacks, didn't you? I entirely missed what the criteria was for what we're doing here.
That door is the only way in and out of the building, so cover it tight. You see those horses to the left by the building across the street? Dutch's boys hitched them there. They'll have to run that way to make their escape. Don't start shooting until they're out in the open. If we spook them, they might retreat back and hole up inside. Don't shoot till I give you the signal. Keep your sights trained on that bank door.
So what was that there? I still don't know what's going on. CGD now knows the bouncy motherfucker. Well, someday when you're old enough, we'll explain. That sounds like Michael Fuji. Actually, I can't remember what half the bloody names are.
Nobody shoots until I say.
I was just a side note of GTA 5. I was kind of hoping to stream it at some point, but there was too much bad language. It was like just far too much in some of the scenes. Anyone else?
Take out those snipers in the window.
Where's the other sniper in the window? Oh, I will extract the fish and chips sound as well. We got so many of those clips yesterday. Headshot. They're saying they're in the window, but I'm not seeing anybody in the bloody windows here. I mean, I can take a shot into the window and see what happens. Was it just set the stream to 18 plus and go from there? Too many of Dutch's men escaped? Oh, you saved some. Exactly.
Don't shoot till I give you the signal. Someone's coming out. He's unarmed. Hold your fire. They're coming out. Let's kill the rest of them. They're coming.
Come on.
Gun them down. Oh, good grief.
Oh, that was almost a plum shot. Come on. Pop your head out. I call bullshit on that one.
Quick, they're running out the door. Kill them.
Where are they running out the door? Oh, these guys are taking the mick.
Got some making a break for it. Get them. Because you ain't smart.
Hang on.
You can't. You see them running from the bank? Take them out.
I think there's still one more left, but I can't quite figure out where he is. Must be in this window or something, is he? Ah, no, he's in the bushes. We got him.
Head into the bank with Hopkins and Manning. Get Dutch. Be careful.
I just pretend you are here.
We can take them. Come on, let's get in there.
Have we got the right weapons selected? Yes.
Marston, shoot the door open. Let's go. Watch out for hostages.
Hang on.
Oh my God! Help me!
Reload. There's 4 of them in there, but it's getting through that little gap. Right, that's one down.
Let's get
Ooh, that was a bit grim.
Please.
2.
Follow me.
There's one over on that side. Let's just do a reload.
I ain't playing here. Last chance, you sons of bitches.
Alright, he's actually in the vault. We got any yeah, we've still got a little bit of Deadeye juice left.
Now! Come on, let's check out upstairs.
Right, is there any more ammunition we can just swipe before we go on?
I'm gonna take you down, you son of a bitch.
Come on, round the corner. Oh, did I turn the game audio back on?
Someone don't like me, mate.
His hands will be stained with your blood, Chief.
Oh, we're stuck. Ah, we're stuck on the terrain. Was that just whispered you? Hopefully it will clear it up.
This way. Shoot the lock off that door.
Anything naughty? Alright, now Marston's not even trying.
Hurry! Get us through that door. Move in. Keep an eye out for civilians.
Don't kill me.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Right, there's 2 down. No, not 2 down.
No. Please. Help me.
There we go. Reload. Right, the next fella's in there. CGD is a naughty man. Long story short, Mr. Incognito.
I ain't playing here.
Town hall.
Let's go.
Right, let's go straight upstairs.
Good work. Dutch ain't down.
And we have most of our dead-eyedness left.
Give yourself. Hurry. We can end this piece.
Reload.
Get behind this door. Marston, come on.
Why do we have to go first?
Oh, it's nice to see you, John.
Hello, Dutch.
How's Abigail?
Well, I hope. Ain't seen her for a while.
'Cause you've been chasing me?
Let the woman go, Dutch.
Of course. Of course. How's your little boy?
He ain't so little now.
No, he must be what? 15? 16? Doesn't time fly?
Don't adjust. It's over, man.
Of course. Of course. I surrendered, John. You're the master now.
I've been my master since you left me to die.
We all make mistakes, John. I never claimed to be a saint, but equally, I never took you for an errand boy.
Just trying to help my family, Dutch. By making compromises we all have to. Now let her go. It's over.
You want the girl, John? You always were the romantic sort. You know, gentlemen, this man here, oh, he married a whore. Used to ride with us. We all had her. Oh, but he married her. And you know that makes him a better man than us. He's a better man. Have the girl, John.
Easy, Dutch.
She's a parting gift from me.
No! God damn! Come on! We can catch him if we hurry!
I bet we don't though, because there's still 2 more missions to go in this chapter.
too, Sheriff.
You waited too long.
Next time, I'll just shoot the girl.
Mount up. You went this way.
If you had a shot her in the leg, it would have been alright. Is everything all cleared up there for you, though, Craig David? It all goes back several years ago. Must be about two and a bit years ago of West Dreams. And we were playing Broken Sword 3. It was a very early 2000s 3D game. And there was a bit where Nico's bouncies were bouncing in a particular way.
So that's the Great Dutch? What a role model! The man who made you who you are.
I guess so.
Has he changed?
No, still the same crazy bastard he turned into.
How was it seeing him after all this time? Did he tug on your heartstrings?
He kind of reminds me of you.
Can of course find that stream over on the YouTubes.
Isn't that sweet of you?
I might pull that out as a clip and I'll put it on the a separate thing.
My side was given. I'd kill you 100 times before I killed Dutch, if it was an option.
Enjoyed those games. Love the Broken Sword series.
Mr. Marston.
Who the hell are you fellers anyway? Lawmen or army?
There's the car. They must have abandoned it and continued on foot. Come on, you poor let's go.
Let's let the cannon fodder go ahead.
Yeah.
How do you jump off this horse again? Typically, we're going to have to take out every single one of these fellas, aren't we? Because you know our companions won't shoot a single one of them. Let's shoot him a little bit. Reload. Surely he must get away though. Oh, there's another huge load of them up here on the radar. Reload. Ah, it's a technical issue here. Can't we stay maybe he's on the horse? Nope, it's not going to work. Our horsey dead. Farewell, horse and wells. Yeah. That didn't go according to plan. Oh, you have a good night there, Chrissy. Thank you for coming in. Now you behave yourself tomorrow. And you look after your sister when you see her. Otherwise I'll come and give you such a clip round the ear. You have to let her know that we're asking after her. And don't forget, you've got to secretly get our favourite photo. Because I've got something special in mind to make. You have your homework. Hang on, we've got the wrong weapon again. It's done it again. You have a good night there though, Chrissy. Oh, and as well, if you think on what game you would like to play and what night is free, Scream.
What do you think you're playing at?
Hang on, reload. Put all 10 rounds in, and then we'll progress slowly up the hill. Rather than running up like a madman. Any more volunteers?
Just walk away!
Reload. What he says I heard, you've just woken her up. Or can you pass the message? Can Royalty hear me? Will you let her know that she has to give you a good clip around the ear for waking her up? I still remember that when I used to work in the hotels, and I used to all the other lodgers used to ring me up to for technical support, and there was a random the wife from Middlesbrough rang me, and she said, "Okay, take a look at this," because the fella in the afternoon had bollocked everything up, and he had, and I said. I said, give him a good clip round the ear for this mess that he's caused. The next thing I heard over the phone call was this smack as he got belted over the back of the head.
Not so tough now, are you?
Oh, hang on, what's that there, Craig? Right, I just remembered a girl I used to go out with decades ago. Her nickname was Bouncy Bouncy in nightclubs. She used to do certain dance moves in front of the DJ to encourage them to play. So my ex used to do a very similar thing, in that she would go up and she would just squeeze certain things together to get the right song that she wanted played. Of course, he woke her up after hearing my story. He'd gone to bed with me. There was one of my security staff back in the hotel. I remember his girlfriend sometimes used to ring him when he was like in the middle of the night, and he used to tell her to behave herself, or he'd, as he put it, hit her with the heavy end, or sorry, no, slap her with the heavy end. If you can imagine what the heavy end is. And let's just have we got the right rifle? Right, let's just get this reloaded, and then we'll progress forward. So our companions are absolutely useless.
Stop that!
Oh, there's another fella up there. I didn't see him.
You're making a big mistake.
Give it a quick reload for a moment. I don't know, it's not even Saturday night. It seems like Saturday night's filth is moved now onto Friday night, doesn't it?
Sorry, partner.
I'm seeing 2 red dots on the radar, but obviously I'm not seeing the fellas. There we go. Reload. Meet the agents at the cabin. It's the weekend.
Where's Dutch, Marston?
He got away.
Scared to shoot him? Too much to handle?
When the opportunity presents itself, I'll put a bullet in him, don't you worry. Won't like myself for doing it, but I'll do it.
Ah, good man, good man. You know, at the end of this, you'll probably get a medal. I know I shall.
Quest complete. Right, let's just quickly jump on the map. Where did we end up? Oh, we're quite the ways away, aren't we? Right, we'll proceed back to the safe house. One near enough. Here he comes. Oh, wingless Pegasus. Horse and Wells. We'll head back down the road into town. Some nice views. I'm looking forward to the day where I get to play Red Dead 2. I've seen bits of it on outside Xbox, like their multiplayer streams and Andy's single player. His think it was in single player. It's been a while. I've seen some of yours CGD as well. Which way are we going? This way. This way. See, back when I started streaming, it was on Game Pass. But I was like, oh, I want to do the first one first on stream. And here we are 3 years later. I'll get caught up eventually. But we do have quite the list. Which way are we going? That way. Jump off before we... Oh, that was close. We could have trampled him. He's just like walking there like he shit his pants. No, I've never played the second one. I've played but Red Dead. I've played that years ago when it came out. Can we estimate when it was I played it? If I go to... Oh, no, you've got to do it this way for emulated games on the Xbox. When was it that I actually previously played it? So I did Undead Nightmare for the first time at Halloween during our stream then. Then prior to that was 2011 was the last time I played Red Dead. It's not what you do list, but once we finish Red Dead, Friday nights will become Mass Effect. Because we've already done 2 100% playthroughs on stream of Mass Effect 1. And we're going to be doing 100% playthroughs every Friday night going forward until we're done with Mass Effect 2, 3 and Andromeda. And there is possibility, high possibility, that will also spill over into Saturday nights as well. But once we get through Hogwarts, we'll discuss that. Because there's still quite a lot to do in the Hogwarts. Save game. It's the Maddie welcome in there, mate. So hopefully, tomorrow we actually are on the Hogwarts. And I just need to cross that off there. Yeah. So we just did Great Men Are Not Always Wise. That was the mission that we've just done. So I'm just going to flag that in my notes. Save that document.
How goes it?
What's that there? Well, just if I was ready to when I get round to playing it, because it keeps on going on the cheap on Steam. I mean, I got GTA for like a couple of quid, GTA 5 on Steam. So next time it comes down closer to the time, I'll definitely be picking it up. I say it was only a couple of quid. I'd rather do it on the Xbox for the precious achievements, though, to be fair. Actually, what's my gamer score up to? Just as a side note, 145,180 on there. The precious gamer score. We have a few other things as well. Just thinking of achievements that we have to get back to. Just as a side note, hang on, have they changed this menu? Gamer on pause achievement, next achievements. And have they changed the way the achievement things work on here? I haven't been on the dashboard things for a while. Recent achievement, can I just see the games? Does it not tell you any more about all your games? Oh, what is it? I can't see all the... Compare, next achievements, recent achievements. How about you just give me the list of all my games? Oh, if the recent update for Xbox, has it bollocks everything up so you can't see your achievements? That's not good. Right, I'll have to investigate. What's this do? That doesn't do anything. Why would they hide your achievements? All right, we'll investigate that another time. See, that's the thing, you see. Been gaming on GeForce Now past few days. It's a nice service. I occasionally use the free one, but just for the on the side of streaming games. I do the Xbox one from my tablet. I'll play like Fallout 3 on my tablet with the hooked up there and do that on the streaming side of it. But as well, guys, because my hip is in agony, that is why we're going to wrap up here now. And just as a side note as well, there TikTok as well, yeah, because I was thinking as well, because especially we're having the 30. Is it 3080? Whatever I got in here now, I can't remember. We're having that as well. It'd probably be better. So I'm going to haven't had painkillers. Take them. You've not had your tablets from the cat attack. Watch out there, that cat is going to be. But you have a good night there, though, mate. We are actually going to wrap up now as well. So if you can hang on for just a minute, we will jump over and we're going to give this bloke here some abuse because it's mandatory. So tomorrow we are back with Hogwarts, and on Sunday it's Red Dead Redemption. Mr. Forward Gamer, thank you so much for the raid tonight there, and thank you as well for the new follows and welcome in there. Our crazy stories will also continue next week. So thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and if I find the right button, actually if I do find the right button, I've got the wrong panel open. We'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.
See